Percusiti Aksanla. Welcome back to Tom Plays EUIV Universalis 4 for absolute beginners. We're back with the Ottomans and just sort of recovering from our last war with the Mamluks. Still have some cores to create. We're kind of looking towards the northeast because once again we're back with the triangular rotation system. And yeah, I'm sort of kind of wondering whether it would be worth trying to go the whole hog for Kazan this time. Or maybe see if we could vassalise the whole thing. They might be still a bit too big, not sure. We should be able to claim 3 provinces again if that's all we can get. I was sort of maybe wondering about replacing the Nogai with them. So we vassalise Kazan, start annexing the Nogai, and then we can start pushing east into these other nations while having Kazan as an assistance against Russia. We'll see. We'll see. I just seem doomed to be fighting Russia all the time whenever we attack Wallachia or Hungary. We also seem to be embargoing Russia. We've got a diplomat now. We do have a diplomat. It's probably about time we were. As they are our rival. So, yeah, I don't see why they should escape the trade embargo. So what's happening down here? You're quite damaged, I'm thinking. Yeah, a bit to go in terms of recovery from the last war, really. On the plus side, oh, good grief, they've actually got a slightly positive opinion of us. They'd never be vassalised by us, though. We got popular noble. Oh, very nice. Additional diplomatic reputation, always useful. Kazan would not trust Ottomans to die properly. I quite like that. Oh, our diplomat has been discovered building a spy network in Mazandaran. Okay, so let's just fabricate any claims that we can. So just take the ones that are closest to us, I guess. Would be nice to have Koi. Oh, apparently we could do a third. Yes, of course we can. So if we do Ardeville. Okay, and then we'll stop building a spy network. It's kind of nice though. How can we pop? Oh, right. It's because we've stopped it. I was thinking, how could we possibly have no casus belli against them? We clearly just got one. Right, so apparently the Timurids wouldn't do anything if we attacked. Well, they are allies with a nation called Hasa, who are down here. I do have to wonder if it would be worth just taking a little detour to attack Mazandaran. Okay. Understood. Maybe I'd take Mazandaran on with just the vassals and this one army. officially. What about Hassa? Would it be worth having a claim on them? And if they're going to join in... Actually, do we not already have a claim on them? We do. We already have a claim on them. Might allow us to push our way to the south. If I just bring someone down. So I have the Timurids joining in. It's partly the debt. Partly the Lycas and partly the debt. I think we should do it. Honestly, I think we'd be crazy not to. It's a great opportunity. Looks like they're already attacking Qara Qoyunlu, and in fact they've just conquered Qara Qoyunlu. There we go, the final death of Qara Qoyunlu. Very sad. Where's my navy? There they are. Still sat there from the war on the Mamluks. I shouldn't just leave them out at sea. Okay, so here's this Hassa and Mazandaran. Unhappiness among the peasantry? Right, trying to be a good ruler, so I'm going to try and improve the situation. Okay, so this attacker here. Let me head down to help Mushasha, because it looks like they're in trouble. We do still have many vassals on our side. Can't I core any of these provinces? Oh, well, because I'm at war with Hassa. Alright, I see. Interesting. Apparently I can't core these provinces. Okay, it does look like they're all going to gather down there, so I will just send my European army down there. Castle there. Fair enough. Not a big issue. In that case, I shall go there instead. Keep an eye on the siege, which is looking fine. It looks like Mazandaran's decided to head down and take the relatively easy territories. Although I see there's some people trying to circle around up there. So I might even need to bring the third army in. We shall see. Well, it's very easy to take empty lands. Attack them directly. The Mamluks have allied with them. Not going to have the Mamluks to deal with as well, are we? That could be a concern. Whoa! No, 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 no. Oi! Curious as to how they're able to just walk straight through there. Still, never mind. Right, that's occupied by Hansa, but in theory the castle should sort it. So let's see if we can get Hansa out of the war. Not Hansa, Hassa. Alright, Qatar. Let's see. Humanist ideas, cultural ties. Sure. So that should allow us to promote 2 additional cultures and have even less rebellions. Hopefully. Oh, I see you've got an attack over there. Peace offer from Mazandaran. So basically I'm expecting to be able to annex Hassa completely, which I think is part of our mission tree, so move a little further down the coast. And I see they're attacking the Nogai. Well, hopefully the vassals can just deal with them. We'll see. I'm going to focus on the sieges. And the vassals might even be able to deal with that. Leave it to them, I suppose. So it's the last bit of Mazandaran land. So we then just need their armies to be wiped out and they'll have no way of making more. Okay. Right, I want full annexation, please. Hassa has rejected our peace offer. 30th of December. Stream practices, we'll expel them as we always do. Okay, let's go take that, and possibly take out that army. 99% peace score though. Surely you guys should accept annexation now. Thank you. It's better. What are you offering? To cede a lot of stuff. Well, that's great. However, what other options have we got? Apparently I can't vassalize them. Alright. So let's suggest some demands. I suppose, to be fair, this wasn't meant to be a huge war or anything, was it? That's literally just me taking advantage of their temporary lack of protection. So, let's head back up towards Kazan. We have, however, fulfilled a mission. Wasn't expecting to actually fulfill one. Conquer Al-Asa. Must protect the Indian trade arriving to Basra. Okay. And another one. Well, it can't be conquer Egypt. It's not expand overseas. Oh, build manufactories. We've finally built 20 manufactories. Excellent. Imperial conquest. Well, no big surprise that we've already done that one. So that's 3 missions in one. More or less can't conquer Kaffa until we take Genoa, so our next concern is going to be conquer Egypt, which I think we have quite a few claims to back us up on, in theory. Okay, corruption's growing, so we need to increase the root out corruption. some more cores. Concerned about the amount of money we're losing. We're also getting a little bit high in terms of diplomatic power. So I was wondering about bringing Kosovo up to production of 9. Or production of 10, sorry. So we've done that. So any more production should probably go into Constantinople. Any more development, sorry. Let's just do a couple into Constantinople. Okay. Our diplomat in Kazan has been discovered. That's a problem. Okay, let's do a claim on Penza. That's the only claim we can do, so that's going to hold us up for a bit. Still. Not to worry. Not to worry, because we do still have an awful lot of recovering to do. I would love to work out what on earth is going on with my money. So it just seems to be hemorrhaging gold. Right, let's just take you to there. I don't need to go too far because I need to keep an eye on rebellions in the south following that little war. Okay, excellent. Bit more progress in the south. That's good. I've got a whole bunch of truces down there. Right, so there's still some that we can't do. Basically these, I think because Mushasha's on the other side, it's not allowing us to call them, which is a problem. It's a serious problem. It might mean we end up being forced to annex Mushasha sooner than I would like, which is a bit unfortunate. Oh, that's interesting. Apparently Russia is now an ally of Kazan, as well as Uzbek. Okay then, in that case, let's start building a spy network in Russia. It's going to be a bit different. Okay, so we have a bunch of loans. Just 2 though. So what's costing us all the money? We've generally got the cheapest advisors we can get. Well, I'm thinking about it, we could actually promote 2 more cultures. So let's promote the Kurdish culture and Ruthenian. That actually uses some of the diplomatic power up as well. So we've promoted 7 out of 7, but we've also got a whole bunch of extras that are accepted. So hopefully that will make us a bit less likely to get rebellions as well. Okay. So back to the money. It's really the army that's costing us so much. So I mean, it's risky, but I could reduce the amount of money we put into the army. I do want to look at embracing, is it global trade is the next one? Yeah, it's getting there. Slowly, but it's getting there. I think of all of them, this is probably one that we don't want to rush too much on, because almost every province had it from the start. So I might, now we've sorted out the money, I might actually be looking at just waiting for a while. We'll get these loans repaid, and then we'll just give it some time for the cost to come down. Got some Ardabili separatists that we need to deal with. Nobles want increased pensions. She'll take our money even further down, that's fine. However, I am immediately going to ask for additional levies, assuming this isn't just around the corner. 49, no. So we'll raise additional levies, we'll ask for a contribution from the merchants, because we've got quite a while before we need to demand support again, or before we can. So that should help a bit. We've lost a general. It's actually not that big a deal, but let's replace them anyway. And yeah, speed up time. I suppose actually, rather than reducing our support for the army, what we should do... Oh, hang on, sorry, completely forgot to deal with these separatists. What we should really do is mothball our castles. If we mothball these, the exception of that one, and increase the army again, we still can't give them full support, unfortunately. However, we might need to give them full support because I'm going to go put down a rebellion. Never mind, at least we're not losing too much. Let's just speed up time. Yeah, I had a feeling that we're going to just come back. In theory, the castle should deal with that. But we'll just take them out anyway. Have we got a few people who would like to have military access? Would like to split this army up. Actually, we probably don't need to if we put them in Constantinople, so that's fine. Going to... now we've finished the missionary work, we actually are making money again. Was it really that expensive? I suppose it might have been, because it looks like we had 3 going at once. And I'm just going to make that worse now. So it does still help with holding the country together. Okay. So if you just speed up again. You can actually be one single army. Think about it. We can also let's improve relations with the Nogai because we're considering annexing them. Although I might change my mind if Russia's going to join in on the wars with Kazan. Instead of heading east, we might just head north into Russia. Shortage in salt production. Okay, lost some production efficiency. I think I can live with that for now. Alright, let's at least look at how the spy networks are doing in Kazan. Symbiusk. Yeah, we still can't. We still don't have fabrications on all 3 provinces. Just another one. What have we got? Light onto the world. This is a random event you get from humanism. And it actually basically automatically converts a province. Which is brilliant. Yet another advantage you get from doing humanism. It's definitely one of the best idea groups. Oh, I see. Yeah, we would be able to gain a technology, but I don't really want to do that without embracing global trade first, if possible. The Mamluks have announced us as a rival. Well, I'm terrified. Benevolence. Oh, this is good. Going to make us more popular. Humanist ideas again. Right, okay, so our military is getting quite powerful. I'm going to develop Constantinople militarily. Just a little. Let's put 3 in. I'm also wondering, can we build a university now? We can. So I'm going to build a university in Constantinople. On the grounds that as our most developed province, especially if we put a bit more development into it, it might make sense to give it some a chance basically of forming the Enlightenment. Right, just thinking manufactories, we have enough now, but are there any places with workshops where we don't have manufacturers? I seem to remember building some workshops up here. There they are. So okay, we've got Kizil, Yar and Bratslav. Manufacturers in both of those. I realise I'm holding myself away from embracing. What have we got here then? Kirim, Kuban and Lower Don. So the first 2 will be more valuable, won't they? Well, they already have manufacturers, so Lower Don. Excellent. So this is going to hold us up again on embracing global trade, but it will give us a big advantage with the manufacturers when they arrive. Well, the Mamluks had already announced us as a rival. Nope. Got some Wallachian separatists now. I have to say, in some ways, I would prefer the Wallachian separatists to succeed, because then we could just take all of their land without having to fight Hungary. But at the same time, we have more Wallachian land than Hungary does. So I can't say I'm desperately keen. Just move here for a sec. At least be a smaller river that we're crossing to fight them, and they may even come to fight us. So one thing I haven't gone into a huge amount is, and in fact I'm not going to worry about it here, let's just take them, is terrain. You do have to be careful about crossing rivers to fight people, and when people are the defender they also get an advantage. So it's always worth keeping in mind when you're going to fight. Okay, Qatar can have a missionary. I just thought something to help with money would be nice, although yearly prestige? No, actually I think yearly prestige is better than money. Just like diplomatic reputation is better than the money options. And we have one. So in theory the fort should take this land back for us anyway. I don't particularly mind leaving the army here for a bit. The supply limit can handle it. Still, let's head back to Constantinople in case there's problems down south, which I'm expecting there probably will be. And surely, by now... Oh, glory of our capital. Oh, this is good. Let's spend money. Rather than use the workforce. And we fabricate one last claim. So we can stop building a spy network and free up the diplomat. So with that in mind, Russia here is joining in with our fight with Kazan. So let's fabricate claims in the east. So Buzuluk is a good one. Other options at Kursk, I reckon. Tambov. Yeah. It's a good start. And now we have a free diplomat. Can we rival the Mamluks? We can. Great. also need to embargo them. Have they got bigger? How come they're able to rival us now? That's a bit debatable. I suppose we'll find out when we go to fight them again. I'm guessing we have still plenty of claims. We do. So they now have Hassa, which is interesting because I didn't think Hassa existed anymore. Fascinating. Yemen, which of course they had before, and Marihan, which they had before. Neither of them are terrifying, and Sindh, which they had before and has got much smaller, plus they're next to the Timurids, so they might even encourage the Timurids to join in. We can only hope. Okay. And we've lost another general. It's fine, I think that was probably our worst remaining general from the time where we didn't have much military tech tradition. Right, so we gained the Mamluks as a rival and then they suddenly became invalid. They must be like borderline, so just as well we didn't get a chance to do an embargo on them. Which is fair enough. So we're just gearing up to fight Russia again. Got quite a tech penalty here. And we're also running behind people a little, so we may end up needing to accept some, actually go for some technology even while we have a penalty. So the cost is still pretty high. We've gained many new provinces which have embraced it yet. Send another missionary. So, okay, I mean we're probably going to leave this for next time now, but technologically we are 19, Russia is 19, Kazan is 12, way behind. Uzbek, I don't really need to worry about, but they're also 12, so it is a concern that Russia has as much military tech as us, so it might be worth accepting some technology even without being able to embrace global trade yet. But oddly enough, we've actually run out of time, so I'm probably going to leave it there for now, and we will possibly embrace the next level of military tech to get an advantage over Russia, and then declare war on Kazan. I guess might be worth just making a last claim, but we'll leave that for next time. So yeah, I will see you then.